couch was big, like a volleyball. You could throw it through. And like I always used to see this NBA fool, this Clipper
hanging around.
Yeah, and I think for reals, like he got some of Sagros Panocha.
You like the big girls?
Like all them big black basketball players, they like the thick girls. You know, they always tell you they like. And Sagros got mad junk in the trunk, so I think he came and dropped a couple 10 inches of bottom out her ass or something. But that's neither here nor there. Look at me, Jennifer. Listen up real quick. You have a real weird situation. Like, you may care for this guy, but he's a 23-year-old knucklehead, and you have kids, right? And like, even though it makes a lot of sense for you, it probably don't make a lot of sense for your kids to be having
screw them up a little bit,
this
right?
guy coming up in the house, you know, at age 23, just like blasting their mom with his pito.
Well, I don't really bring him around when my kids are there.
Yeah, but they kind of know.
They know. They sense it.
See my toy? Like, I make a lot of money. Can I
Listen.
just, like, have a toy on the side?
Yeah. Well,
you're a big girl. That's your decision. But my point is you kind of gave up the right to be having toys and lots of funds up in your life. You should be concentrating on raising your kids. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, Rudy's old now, you know, and I realize, like, I gotta spend more time with my kids instead of, like, going to swap meet and watching the cockfights or, like, going to Raider games.
Do you know how many kids you have?
7.
Okay.
Well, I have joint custody, and I only see him when I don't have my
Hey, Jennifer, this is real. Let me just tell you the deal here.
It's a bad idea, right?
No, well, here, boy toys, understandable. Here's the problem. Fine, enjoy, whatever. Usually people end up, like, they're human, so you kind of get more connected than you intend. However, he is going to move on eventually. You are usually the one that gets hurt in this kind of situation, number one. Number two, there's a reason you're running for a boy toy at your age and not for a real relationship, because whatever just happened to you wasn't pretty. And women, when they've been sort of brutalized by a relationship, will then run younger for a boy toy. And that kind of isn't fair to either of you. But, as Rudy said, you're a big girl, you'll make that decision. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about, and my question is a little bit different. I think my boy toy is in love with me.
Yeah, that could be. I'm just saying.
They're like, oh, he's like a super nice guy. I don't know what.
It'll happen to both. Both of you will get in more than you.
Like a nice Eagle Scout kid.
Yeah, you're gonna get in. Both you're gonna get in more than you anticipate.
Well, of course. Crazy nut job. If he's the nice Eagle Scout kid and he's 23 and he's got this, you know, experienced older woman coming through and rocking his world, of course he's in love.
He thinks he is.
I just assumed he was a 23-year-old surf punk that rolls through Poontang like crazy. I didn't know he was like a straight-laced kind of guy.
Somebody's gonna get hurt here. That's all I'm saying.
Probably him, right? So I think
probably both of you in reality. But I'm just saying. But here's the real problem. You're not addressing the big issue here, which is the brutality you just went through and why you had a bad relationship and why it was so awful, and not kind of working your way through it into a real and healthy relationship. Instead, you're going to another pseudo relationship that is sort of built on BS, and you're exploiting this kid who's going to get hurt, perhaps.
Oh my God, Dr. Drew, I hate it when you're right.
Okay, my dear. Good luck with that. Okay.
Susan?
Hi, Dr. Drew and Steve-O. How are you guys tonight?
Great.
Psycho Mike, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Rudy, you all right?
Yeah, I'm down all right. I'm
cool.
I'm firme. What's up?
So I just had a question. I am only 18, and when I was in 10th grade, sophomore year, 2 years ago, I made a mistake with this guy that we've had this on and off thing for each other. It's kind of like...
Hey, Susan, we're going to have to go in a few minutes here. Get right to it. Here we go.
Okay, well...
And you know Anderson's reaching for the Rudy roll, so you're going to have to move here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll make it quick and snappy.
The question is...
We've had an on and off thing.
And the question is...
My best friend and I had sex 2 years ago, right after I hooked up with a guy one. And the guy one get really personally.
No one's been Rudy rolled all night. It's kind of a shame. I feel like every night we should have one.
Already gone.
You heard this song?
Need to live your life. It's a brown eye shut. Crazy big poop. Grandma! Grandma, let your body up here. Avocado puree. Mango juice.
What is avocado puree?
Like not like
like foreign forks. What the hell is that? Going out?
Yeah, like we gotta take some crazy break, fool. Like
It's like 5 minutes early.
listen, dog, listen.
Yeah,
You ask a
really
question
sorry.
and you don't
Yeah,
even pay no attention.
I'm caught up, you're right.
Yeah, it's like when they mash it with the crazy little brick thing you use. The old
Oh,
doctors
like
used
a
to-
mortar and
Yeah,
pestle.
but not like guacamole. That's got other stuff in it.
Yeah.
Avocado puree is like crazy smash.
Just smashed
Yeah,
avocado.
like smash like my butt with the syrup and the Butthole Warrior.
Syrup, you never told me about that.
People knows about that.
The Butthole Warrior? That's syrup?
I don't know about any butthole warriors in syrup.
Guys, take Krista real quick before we go.
Yeah,
1 minute.
that's what I was thinking.
Krista, where am I looking?
One.
All right, sorry.
There's 2 calls up there, Mike. What's wrong?
Krista, what's up?
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, I'm on one. I have a question. My fiance and I aren't as active as we'd like to be, but it seems to be like every other time we make love or have sex, I am so swollen that like I can't do anything about it. It's like such an uncomfortable feeling. There's no...
It's your vulva, your entire external genitalia?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Like,
How long?
Puffy puss.
How long
Sure
are you
you're
having?
not just a really small wiener man?
How long are you having sex for?
it depends. It can go from a half an hour to like 10 minutes. It just really depends on how
And at 10 minutes,
how
are you?
long our son stays asleep.
And at 10 minutes, are you still swelling up?
Yeah.
Do you have balls?
Maybe 10 minutes is too long. Half hour is definitely too long.
Maybe she should
Well,
crawl into bed with me.
He'll finish you off in
Yeah.
12 seconds.
Steve and I will ping pong you back and forth in 3 minutes.
So here's the condom. You guys wearing a condom?
Every now and again. We just had our son about a year ago, so we're trying to be safe. And
All right, so here's the possibilities. Condom could be causing irritation or a latex reaction. You had your 1 year postpartum. There's all kinds of hormonal changes. You may be having a trophic vaginitis from that. And more than 8 minutes for a lot of women is very uncomfortable and causes swelling. For a lot of women.
A lot of friction, baby doll. A lot of friction.
even with a condom, I mean, I just get so dry sometimes that
That's atrophic vaginitis.
Oh.
Are you on a birth control pill?
no.
Okay, you got to talk to your doctor about this.
Get you looked at. It's Loveline. We'll take one last break. Woo!